All right, we're going live on YouTube. Jokic fraud MVP, man. Doc's going to put Trez and Niang on Zion again? Probably. Let me get a mic check in the room, man. Mic check one time. Let me get a mic check in the playback room. Mic check. Sixers drumline. We're watching Sixers drumline. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, man. Just so you know, we're watching the game over on Playback TV. All you got to do is sign in with your cable provider. And you in there. I don't know how the Sixers are favored in this game, man. How are they favored in this game? Philly Finest, what up? Let me make sure I got the chat overlay where I want it. I like that right there, down there in the bottom left corner. I like that. Florent, you said Embiid is playing or isn't playing? It says game time decision. Game time decision. It's my dude DJ Ghost on the beat. Zion over points is a lock tonight. Yeah, I would say so. I would say Zion over points is a lock tonight. I would say that too. With Embiid not playing, I would take Zion points. If he had 36 last game and Embiid was playing, I mean, what do we think is going to happen? Adam Smith, what up? Obviously, last game, at the end of the first quarter, Doc Rivers brought in a lineup that included George Niang and Montrezl Harrell. And that did not go well. Zion actually scored 16 points in a total of 1 minute and 51 seconds. He was guarded by George Niang and Montrezl Harrell for a total of 1 minute and 51 seconds in that game. And he scored 16 points in that 1 minute and 51 seconds. All right, so the Sixers are somehow favored in the game, all right? Can anybody explain that to me? Can anybody explain to me why the Sixers are favored in this game. They didn't stand a chance in the game when they had Embiid in the rotation. How in the world are they favored in this game? Unless Zion's not playing. Did I hear something about? Did I miss something? Unless Zion's not playing. I don't know if I missed something or not. I don't think I missed anything. Let me promote it on some IG real quick first. Link it up. We got 10 people logged in with their TV providers over on Playback TV. Thanks for being here. Shout out to you. You said he ain't doing that again? Avinda. You got that much faith in Doc Rivers? You really got that much faith in Doc Rivers? So he put Niang in the game to shoot threes, is what you're saying, because CJ McCollum was on fire. I would never speak of Glenn Rivers and say he won't do that again. If there's one thing about Glenn Rivers, he will do that again. He will do everything. He will do everything. He will do everything that you've seen him do time and time again. Time and time again. Speed Demon, what up? Chris Doe, is it time for a new coach? It's been time for a new coach, bro. Been time for a new coach. It was time for a new coach about a week into Glenn Rivers' tenure, man. It was time for a new coach about a week into it. It was time about a week into it, man. How are the Sixers favored in this game? The Sixers, according to ESPN, are a 69.3% chance to win this game. The New Orleans Pelicans are at a 30.7% chance. Of course, we played in New Orleans the last game. I don't know if that has something to do with it or not. The spread, let me get over to ESPN real quick here. The betting odds here over on ESPN, the Sixers have a 4-point spread. Don't really know why that is either. They're a minus 190 on the money line. Listen, I don't bet sports a whole lot, but if I was going to, I would bet on the Pelicans in this game, especially with Embiid out, man. All right, let's read the preview, man. Embiid leads Philadelphia into matchup against New Orleans. I don't know if that's accurate. That's what it says on ESPN. New Orleans. Well, this was written yesterday. That's why it says Embiid leads New Orleans. Or Embiid leads Philadelphia into matchup against New Orleans. Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers face the New Orleans Pelicans. Embiid ranks second in the NBA and averaging 33.2 points per game. Who's leading the NBA now? Luka Doncic? No, it was Giannis was right behind him. Is Giannis leading the NBA now? The 76ers have gone 14-5 in home games. Philadelphia ranks second in the Eastern Conference in team defense. giving up only 108.2 points per game while holding opponents to 46.1% shooting. Shockingly, with everything we've seen this season so far, the Sixers actually don't have that bad of a defense. Absolutely horrendous rebounding. Defense at the rim just doesn't look that good many times. So it's subjective, This is why advanced stats to me are just wishy-washy, man. You can pick and choose which ones you want to fit a certain narrative. But if you ask me, 76ers can't guard the rim. They can't, bro. And advanced stats are also subjective because you play, you play bad teams a lot in the NBA. That's why I don't like when people brag about a 60-game season, or even when they were trying to defend Brett Brown, they were like, the Sixers had back-to-back 50-win seasons under him. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Tell me what they did against the best teams. You know what I mean? And you see teams like the Pelicans, the Memphis Grizzlies, these teams that are young, athletic, they just run all over the Sixers, man. The Pelicans are 7-9 in road games. New Orleans scores 117.6 points per game while outscoring opponents by 4.8 points per game. The teams play for the second time this season. December 31st, C.J. McCollum scored 42 points to help lead the Pelicans to victory. Yeah, Zion scored 36 in that game. And the Pelicans were without Brandon Ingram. Keep that in mind also. I'm pretty sure they have Brandon Ingram in this game. Pretty sure. Pretty sure they have Brandon Ingram in this game. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube side of things. If you want to watch the game with us live and perfectly in sync, go to playbacktv.com. Go to playback.tv/runitbackphilly. We're over here with a live broadcast of the game and a live chat and a whole bunch of fun stuff. I ran a poll. Can the Sixers slow down Zion Williamson and C.J. McCollum over on playback.tv? I ran a poll. The leading answer so far is maybe. Somebody selected yes, Doc Rivers will be good at lineups. I don't know what maniac selected that option, but you're crazy, bro. You're crazy and you know it. You're crazy and you know it. $21 minutes till tip off. All right. Let's see. Zion Williamson versus Joel Embiid here on the ESPN comparison. Zion, 26 points per game. 60.2 field goal percent. It's got to be one of the highest field goal percentages in the NBA, right? Because he doesn't shoot outside shots. He's basically Ben Simmons, but tries. He's basically Ben Simmons, but he tries. Yeah, Luka Doncic passed Joel Embiid for the league leader in points per game at 34.2. After his, 60-point triple-double and the other night. The only 60.20 rebound triple-double. Bro. Mike T, what up? Mike T, let me know, are you signed in with NBA League Pass or what TV provider are you signed in with, man? Just out of curiosity. Because the what they're showing right now on the screen is what you would get on NBA League Pass. So I'm interested to know if Playback TV is showing that to everybody, which would be cool. Which would be cool if it is. Yeah, Luka Doncic passed Embiid for league leader in points per game at 34.2, Embiid 33.2. Just saw a stat today that Joel Embiid leads the NBA in defensive rating, minimum of 2,000 minutes or something like that. So, Joel Embiid leading the NBA defensive rating says a lot to me, and the level of disrespect that he continues to be shown. Now he's leading the league in scoring, or he's second in the league in scoring now behind Luka Doncic, but him being an anchor of a team's defense while being one of the league leaders in scoring is just unbelievable. And it's not respected enough. I just saw another MVP list that had Joel Embiid around 7th. I guess the argument they're making to put Embiid, down there next to Luka Doncic at 7th is that I didn't have the... Wait, I got that. You guys hear my audio over on Playback? Let me know if you guys can hear me on Playback, man. Somebody said they can't hear my audio. Let me know if you can hear me over there. Let me type in the room quick. No sound. Why no sound? Oh, I was on Blue Snowball again? Now I got sound? How about now? Negative. Man, what's going on over here, man? Disable mic. Enable mic. Rodecaster Pro. About mic check right now over on Playback. Mic check. We don't have audio on Playback. I don't know why. Settings. Come on, Playback. Why are you doing this to me, man? I can hear myself. Let's turn it off and turn it back on, man. Maybe if we turn the Rodecaster off and back on, we'll have something. What about now over on Playback? Mic check, mic check, mic check. We got it? I had to turn my mixer off and back on. I don't know why, but it worked. How about a mic check over on YouTube? Digital Print House, what's up, man? You got any prop bets on the game tonight? I was thinking about it because honestly, Zion over is easy money, bro. Because of that guy right there. Sadly, you're gonna see some Montrezl Harrell on Zion Williamson tonight, and it's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible, man. Appreciate you guys over on YouTube, man. I appreciate you. 65 people in here. If you want to join us watching the game live, we're over on playback.tv/runningbackphilly. Watching players warm up right now. We're watching a shoot around, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool you get to watch a shoot around. Did we get an official word on Joel Embiid? Did we get an official word on Joel Embiid yet? Let's go over to Twitter, man. Twitter, hashtag Sixers. See what we got. See what we got. Latest. Still don't know how the Sixers are favored by 4 points. Nine minutes ago, 76ers Scandinavia, which I don't know what that means, but 9 minutes ago, 76ers Scandinavia said Joel Embiid is starting. So, according to the Sixers news in Scandinavia, Joel Embiid is starting. Mr. Rudy Poo, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat over on YouTube. DJ Glenn Rivers is an enemy of the state. How dare he jinx the Eagles? Glenn Rivers jinxed the Eagles? How did that explain that to me? How did that happen? The Eagles jinxed the Eagles, man. Oh, he said they're winning the Super Bowl? Yeah, let's not have Glenn Rivers comment on other Philly sports teams. Like focus on ruining one sports team, Glenn. This that little Uzi song? Hey, 76ers Uruguay, thank you for becoming a sponsor of the channel. I appreciate you. Q Sims, thank you for becoming a sponsor of the channel. I appreciate you. Glenn Rivers said the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. Man, he needs to focus on ruining one team at a time, man. I don't need him out here putting bad juju on the Eagles. That Eagles game was lost by the game plan, man. That Eagles game was lost by the game plan. That shit was terrible. It was terrible. I mean, not running the ball against one of the worst run defenses in the league and being pass happy against one of the best pass defenses in the league with your backup quarterback. I mean, come on, bro. What were they? What was that game plan, man? That was ridiculous. All right, Allah, I'm ready. I'm ready for you to educate me all night, Allah. Let's go. I'm ready for you to teach me the fundamentals of the game. Yeah, how many minutes we think Tyrese Maxey's going to play in this game, man? You know, of course, he came off the bench the last game that he played. Let's put a poll up in the Playback TV room, man. How many minutes will Maxey play? So he played 18 minutes last game. 18, 25, or 40. That's the choices. That's the choices. He played 18 minutes last game. I thought it was weird. I know he's coming off a foot injury, but, you know, if he's 100% healthy, he's 100% healthy. James Harden coming off a foot injury, played 41 minutes in an overtime game. You know, so it's like Maxey comes in, doesn't really get time to get into a rhythm. Kind of got into a rhythm, and Glenn pulled him out. Like, right, he hit a three from the top of the key, I remember, and Glenn pulled him out. We'll put a poll over on the YouTube chat. Jesse Kyle singing the national anthem for us. I don't know who that is. You guys know who that is? I have no idea who that is. B-Lo, I agree with you. It sucks defense is barely considered in an MVP, is basically just given to the best offensive player, not the best all-around player. If it was the best all-around player, it'd be Joel Embiid every year. I'm serious. It'd be Joel Embiid every season. Dan Shryock, what's up, man? It would be Joel Embiid every season. Let me get my ESPN thing over to the score. I guess that's where it'll stay, and then it'll... What are you whining about? Gotta let my dog out. Hold on. It's always something with you animals, man. It's always something. It's always something with these animals, man. NZ, this team needs a top seed if Embiid wants any MVP talk. UFC sensation Sean Brady. I don't know who that is. You guys know who that is? I don't watch UFC. I'm not a UFC guy. Mr. Rudy Poo, thanks for the super chat. What's more non-existent, Glenn's game plan or his hair? He has this team in no man's land. Hey. Nikola MVP Joker. It stands for most valuable player, not all defensive player. Yeah, well, Jokic can't play any defense at all, so he should have never won MVP, not even once, let alone back-to-back. You guys went so advanced analytics BS, and now he's not going to win the third one, and he's playing better this season than he was the last two, but he's not going to win the third one because people are kind of getting over the advanced analytics thing. Let's get back to the eye test. Let's get back to the eye test, man. If I see you getting cooked at the rim by Colin Sexton in crucial possessions in the fourth quarter and overtime, you're not an MVP to me, bro. Pat Culp, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Embiid's playing. Embiid's playing, man. Hey, let's try to get 50 over on Playback, man. Let's try to get 50 over on Playback. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. We're watching the game live. Live interactive chat, live game stream, in sync. Tony, Tobias Harris is my favorite Sixer, said no one ever. Tobias Harris is just a guy. He's just there. Nobody even owns a Tobias Harris jersey. That would be such a weird purchase. That'd be such a weird purchase, man. Like if your grandma was just like, honey, I bought you a Sixers jersey for Christmas and she got you Tobias Harris. Like that's just that'd be such an odd purchase. All right, man. Let's get it going. 25 people on Playback TV. Thanks for being here. 72 over on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Here we go. I'm interested to see this. I'm interested to see the end of the first quarter. I'm interested to see the lineup when Embiid goes out. If Doc Rivers staggers the right players. I don't know, man. We'll see. Pelicans start the game. Zion goes straight to the rack. 2 points. I'm behind on my stream. I'm behind on my YouTube scoreboard, so I gotta try not to look at that. Embiid gets his own rebound and puts it back up over Valanciunas. Tony, I agree, man. Zion drives and throws it out of bounds. If Doc makes adjustments, it's because Coach Sam told him what to do. I agree. KG, Playback TV is free. You just have to enter your TV provider to get access to the stream. You can come in anyway, but you got to enter your TV provider to get access to the broadcast. Joel Embiid hits a 3. Quick 5 points for Joel, man. Oh, that was a travel. Is that not a travel? The hell? Here's Tobias up top. Over to Embiid. One-on-one on Valanciunas. Pulls a jumper. 7 quick points for Embiid, man. Seven quick points for Embiid. See, PJ Tucker plays decent defense on Zion. He was playing decent defense on him last game. It's just that's an offensive foul on Harden. They didn't call it. They called it. James, you did that last game, bro. You know that's not legal. Doc, what are you arguing? You know that's not legal, bro. I called it out right when it happened. You can't push the guy off the court. It's an illegal play. You guys know it is. It's ridiculous to even try that. There's another turnover for New Orleans. Embiid to Melton. Melton for 3. Splash. Splash. New Orleans timeout. 10-4 Sixers. We were up 10-2 the last game, I feel like. So this ain't that much different. This ain't that much different. Pelicans take a timeout. It ain't that much different. It's a good start for us, though. Dude, I don't know why. Look, I said this before, man. He agrees with the referee. He agrees with the referees on bad calls. And he disagrees with the referees on obvious good calls. I mean, we watched it happen. He dropped the ball to Embiid, and he pushed the defender off the court. You can't do that. It wasn't a lot of contact, but it was pretty obvious what happened. Mikey, I feel you, man. I've been trying to get a VPN, so I could watch the other broadcast on. But now I watch games on Playback TV, so it is what it is. By the way, we got 27 people over there. If you're on YouTube and you want to join us watching the game live, playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Troel, there's a way to change the broadcast if you're out of the Philly area. But if you're in the Philly area, it's owned by NBC, man. We're stuck. Dietz and Watson, good times play. Did anybody watch that OKC game? That was on New Year's Eve, right? I had trouble watching a game on New Year's Eve, man. Digital Print House, who you got in the Bengals-Bills game tonight? Nobody? I'll go with the Bills, I guess. Herb Jones gives the Pelicans a bucket. Tobias mid-range step back and he hits it. Tony, you're right, man. I got my stream set like just above 0. I can still hear Allah, though, unfortunately. How many minutes would Doc give Herb Jones? 0. 0. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for being here, man. I think Doc would give Herb Jones 0 minutes. That's what I think. Here's Harden up top. Herb Jones one-on-one, tries to force his way past him. Chucks up a terrible shot, doesn't even touch the rim, and he flops out of bounds. Let's see if he gets back across half court. No, he doesn't. Oh, there he did, but he was late, and the Pelicans get a 3. See, that's the stuff, man. That's the stuff right there that people hate about James Harden. You force a shot, you flop out of bounds, and then you don't get back across half court, and you give up a 3 on the other end. So that's a 5-point swing right there. 5-point swing by James Harden right there. Five-point swing. Thanks, James. Thanks, James. Real nice play right there, man. Here's CJ McCollum up top, who gave us 42 last game and hit 11 threes. He already has 1 3. Here's Zion taking PJ Tucker to the rim. He kicks it out. Herb Jones floater, and he missed it. Embiid, Euro, falls over, gets a foul call. Euro. Yeah, I guess that counts as a foul. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. I don't know if that's a foul or not. Little hip-to-hip contact. Little hip-to-hip contact. Embiid's got, what, 9 points in the first? Here's McCollum off the screen. Wide open mid-range. PJ Tucker fouled him. PJ fouled him. Yeah, hits the arm. I don't know who they're booing. Bambot Medina, what's up? Incredible how little these guys fight over screens. I agree with that. We don't. We try to switch everything, but we don't have the personnel to switch everything. And then we play, the drop coverage and all that kind of stuff. But if Joel, why are you falling over so much, man? What's this guy doing? Joel just at the three-point line and just, I don't know, tries to dribble the basketball and just falls over. Here's Harden around the screen, kicks to DeAnthony Melton. Swings it to the P.J. Tucker to Embiid underneath, who got fouled. And Allah makes sure to tell Joel Embiid that if he took one more dribble, he would have been able to dunk the ball. Coach Allah strikes again. GG, am I low? All right, let me turn up my volume over on YouTube. Thanks for that. Thanks for that heads up. Let me turn up Blue Snowball. How about now? A little bit louder? Thanks for the heads up right there. I don't know if I fixed it or not. Did I fix it? Choose a device for speaking or record. Oh, I can't adjust two microphone volumes. Guess that'll have to work. Mama DJ Eastwood just became a member of the channel. Thanks for being a member, Mom. Thanks for supporting your son. Frankie, you can drag my camera wherever you want it, man. You can drag it off the scoreboard. James Wilk, what's up, man? Thanks for being here. Maxie's in the game. Here's James one-on-one on CJ. That should be a bucket, and he gets blocked by Valanciunas. And he yells at the referee again. Just stop. Just check ball, dude. Knock it off. You leaned in, you threw an elbow in his grill. I mean, it's not a foul. Knock it off. Mom, you got to go to playback.tv/runitbackphilly. I can't put the game on YouTube. I got YouTube just for the audio for people that don't have the game stream. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. Live and in sync. Joel scores again. We got to get my mom over here on Playback, man. We got to get her over here. She's on YouTube. She said, how do I get the game? We got to get her over here. CJ hits another three. 13 threes in 2 games for him. Maxey wide open in the corner. Missed it. Dave Drucker, no doubt, my man. No doubt. Good finish, Harden. That's what you got to do. You got to finish through contact. You got to finish strong. Here's Tobias on a fast break. Comes back out. Maxey gives it back to him. Tobias for 3. Missed it. What the hell was that? Let's go, Maxey. Oh, Maxey, I don't know, tried to throw it up to Embiid on the baseline and just kind of threw it out of bounds. Maxey's still a little rusty after sitting for a month and a half, you know what I mean? To be expected. GG, Sixers are 7-0 when Thibault plays 20-plus minutes. Yeah, I mean, that's about using Matisse Thybulle the right way also. And Glenn doesn't know how to use him, so he just doesn't play him. Which is, you know, you should have just traded him in the offseason. If you're not going to use him, you should have traded him. There's no reason to keep a player on the bench that has value. And there's Hayes for a 3 from the corner. 21-20 Pelicans. Harden step back mid-range. Hit it. James Harden with the steal. James Harden's so hard to guard because you can square up and play defense right in front of him, and he'll just kind of lean into you and throw the ball up. Glad he's on my team. But, man, when he was on other teams, I hated watching this guy play because of things like that, man. But they gave him the call. What can I say? What can I say, man? Matisse Thybulle's in the game. Since Tobias said he's a sharpshooter, he is 7 for 35. Thank you for that, GG. Thank you for that. That's wild. Here's Zion with Niang guarding him. Doesn't look like he's going to try to take advantage of it, which I would. Harden, another strip. Embiid gives up gives up 2 offensive rebounds in a row. Was that 3 offensive rebounds in the same possession for Hernan Gomez? Oh, my, what's happening? Embiid tries to throw it across court to Maxey, and he stepped out of bounds. Hey. We're up so far. Just pray. Looks like we're keeping Zion in check so far, too, I think. Yeah, he has 2 points in 5 minutes. CJ McCollum has 7 points in 9 minutes. 2 threes, making him... he has 13 threes in the last 2 games against the Sixers, and that's just gonna continue tonight, man. Daniel, that's exactly what I'm dreading, man. Daniel Monster says just wait for when Doc puts Trez on Zion. That's exactly what I'm saying, man. You just wait. He has to. Well, what other option does he have? He's not going to bring Paul Reed in the game. Why is Doc using Maxey like a spot-up shooter? I don't think Glenn knows. First of all, he doesn't know how to use Maxey in the first place. Let alone, how to bring him back from an injury and on a minutes restriction and everything. So I don't have any faith in Glenn using Tyrese Maxey the right way or bringing him back on a minutes restriction the right way or anything like that. What if Paul Reed locks up Zion? He has to be in the game to do that. What did he have? He had that one bad game, and that was it. Glenn was like, all right, bro, you're done for the rest of your life. I was just sitting here waiting. For a reason to bench you. Just sitting here waiting for a reason to bench you. And I did it. You knew it, man. It looked like Paul Reed earned the start. Well, it looked like he earned the backup center minutes in the playoffs last year against the Toronto Raptors. And then this season, it looked like he earned the backup center minutes. But it just takes that one mistake. That one mistake, and Glenn's getting you the hell out of here, man. That one mistake, and Glenn is getting you up out of here. Here's CJ. It looks like we're actually using Matisse Thybulle to try to keep CJ McCollum in check, which is, something we probably should have tried last game. So here's Matisse, and he's forces a turnover. Look what happens when you play Matisse Thybulle on the other team's star perimeter players. Forces a turnover. Here's Embiid. He gets double teamed. They swing it to Shake in the corner, who jabs Niang for three, and he hits it. So Embiid is still in the game, and Zion is out of the game. That's interesting because last game, Embiid came out of the game at the end of the first, and Zion stayed in and took advantage of Niang and Harrell. So interesting that it's different this game for both teams. But it works out for us. We don't have Zion on the floor without Embiid, at least yet. Niang hits another three. Let's go. 30-23 Sixers. Ten to 2 run in the last 2 minutes. McCollum for three. Oh my God, he almost hit that one. Fade away. Niang went for three in a row. Zion's in the game. Did he come out and go back in? Is that what happened? Yeah. We forced another Pelicans turnover. Joel Embiid should just match minutes with Zion. Exactly. That's exactly what should happen. Maxey all the way and one. Let's go. He's back. I told you he's healthy. Just play the kid, man. Play the kid. Play the kid 40 minutes, man. Play the kid, man. If you're over on YouTube and you want to join the live stream with us, we are on playback.tv/runitbackphilly. All you got to do is sign in with your TV provider, and you watch the game with us over here, man. That's good to see Maxey get that back, man. That burst to the rim and finish in traffic. That was a travel. Zion for three. Oh, he pump faked Niang. That was not a foul. Zion pump fakes, spins on Niang. Niang actually pretty good defense on him right there. He spins right into Embiid, who's standing still, and gets a foul call. I haven't watched Zion, intently this season. Obviously, I don't watch Pelicans games every night, but Just watching the last game against the Sixers, man, this dude gets a ton of touch fouls, man. A ton of them. Why would Niang jump on a Zion 3? That's a good question. That's a real good question. Zion gets superstar whistle and only played 107 games. Exactly. It's crazy. I understand what the NBA is doing. But my goodness, man. It's because he's the next coming of LeBron James, or what? He's the next NBA superstar? Maxey high off the glass. He missed it. That's the end of the first quarter. 33-25 Sixers, man. That's a pretty good start. It's a pretty good start. Thank you to everybody being here. 72 on YouTube, 28 on Playback TV. Thank you for being here. Ja and Luka are the real next coming. Point guard Harden. Point guard Harden, man. Thanks for being here. I don't think I saw you in the last stream. If you're new here on Playback TV, thanks for coming through, man. I need some alcohol, man. I need a little bit of alcohol. Let me see if I can get some service up here.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Do we have any alcohol?
No, not at the home.
Don't you have wine?
I have wine.
Can I have some?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Do you want me to go get something?
No, you don't have to go get something.
I don't mind.
I mean, if you want to go get something, I'm down.
What would you like?
Just Miller Lights, Miller Lite cans.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, I'll bring it up then.
you're the best. Love you, bye.
No. Love you, bye.
Mom, you can't get it to stream on your MacBook? What do you mean? Did you go to playback.tv/runitbackphilly? It's pretty easy. I think all you do is just go to the website. Such a legend. I don't know why. I don't know, bro. Listen, she's perfect, bro. Point God Harden said, bro called in on Miller Lite supply drop. Miller Lite supply drop incoming. You guys heard that. I didn't ask her to go anywhere. She offered. Aaron, I agree with your take on Luka, man. Luka's different. Unathletic, but so good nonetheless. He's like that old-headed LA Fitness who keeps schooling everyone, but he's only 23. Shake Milton with a reverse layup. It was awful. Harden guarding Zion, and the Pelicans don't try to take advantage of it. Valanciunas for a three. God. Ben Simmons gotta be absolutely disgusted with himself that these NBA centers are chucking threes and he still won't shoot them. All right, here's Montrez with a floater. He missed it off the front of the rim. Zion with Harden and Trez guarding him. There's Trez guarding him. He goes right into him, gets a very light touch foul call. Martin, what's up, man? Thanks for the super chat over on YouTube. Can anyone in the chat name some Colangelo burner account names from memory? I just looked at old Eric Jr. Remember that? One of them was Eric Jr. I remember that. Martin, thanks for being here, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Thanks for being here. One of them was Eric Jr. All right. Zion's on the floor and Embiid is off the floor. So, what did he miss both of them? Harden for 3, short rimmed it. Zion kicks it up to Murphy, who hits a 3. Pelicans are 6 for 9. My God. These refs in the NBA are soft. I agree, bro. I just don't understand that one. Like, Trez, I thought he was going to drive right past Montrez, honestly, with ease. Montrez actually played good defense and still got called for a foul. Niang hits another 3. That is third one? Maybe we're getting a revenge game here. Maybe Niang is going to hit 11 threes in this game. Oh, Zion just clobbers PJ for an offensive rebound, and PJ gets called for the foul? My God. Whoa, for what? What are these refs doing, bro? This is exactly what happened last game. Martin still balling was another one. If you're in position for a rebound and Zion Williamson runs into you and falls on the floor, it's a foul on you? Zion a turnover, man. We're checking Zion this game. We're playing good defense, and the referees are trying to help him out. Shake Milton, corner 3, missed it. Alvarado misses a 3. Niang rebound. I need James Harden to step up this game. Last game I thought nice Euro, but he gets blocked by Valanciunas. Last game against the Pelicans, I was not thrilled with James Harden. He had 20 and 10, but a lot of forced shots. Zion throws Montrez out of his way with his off arm. That's legal. So he gets touch fouls, and then he's allowed to just completely punch you in the chest to move you. Look at this, bro. Come on. Jesus. Here's Harden out top. Step back 3. Hit it, and a foul. Faust out loud, thank you, man. I appreciate you being here. Consider coming on over to Playback.TV if you want to. We're watching the game live and in sync. If they foul him because they're trying to block the shot, I mean, what kind of question is that? Because they want to foul him, that's why. Oh my God, Montrez with a monster block on Valanciunas. Jesus. Montrez heard all the chatter after the last Pelicans game. He probably saw my reply to his tweet, too, on New Year's Eve. Here's Zion with PJ on. What's he going to do? Plow through him? Push him out of his way? What's he going to do? He tries to spin alley-oop. Trez breaks that up. Harden to Trez. It's a block. It's a block. They call an offensive foul. Jose Alvarado, not the Phillies closer, takes a charge. Yeah, that's a charge. Come on, Trez. You got to make a move right there. I'm happy with the defense we're playing on Zion so far. Even though the officials, tried to help him out a lot. I'm happy with it so far. Valanciunas mid-range jumper and he hits it. Who is this? Kevin Garnett? My gosh. Here's Harden out top again. He kicks back to Niang for three. Splash! Bang, bang, Niang in the house. He has 4 threes in the first half. Let's go. He said, I heard enough of this CJ McCollum bullshit. I'm the bang, bang. Let's go. That's what you get with George Niang, man. You're going to get games where he's here. You're going to get games where he's not here. I'm glad we're getting a game where he's here. 88 people on YouTube. Thanks for being over here. We're watching the game live and in sync over on playback.tv/runningbackphilly if you want to join us. Clang Clang Niang's twin brothers Bang Bang showed up tonight. I agree with that. Sixers drumline. Let's check the Twitter. Let's check the Twitter sphere. Nice. Niang is so hot and cold. Don't know how to show up in the playoffs, though. I mean, he's a bench player. It is what it is. You know, it's all you can really expect. It's all you can really expect from bench players, man. They're not consistent. If you rely on them too much, they're going to kill you. That's just the way it is. 4 first half threes for George Niang. I want him to outdo CJ McCollum, man. I want 12 threes from Niang. Need 12 threes from Niang, man. Uh-oh. Did Harden block that? Harden just blocked a CJ McCollum 3. Here's Harden off a Montrez screen behind the back, and Montrez falls over instead of finishing the layup. This guy stinks! I was just watching NBA highlights today. There was a LaMelo Ball play where he threw it through the legs off the glass to Montrez and he dunked it. And I was like, where's that Montrez at, man? Dude just had a layup and fell over. We got a serious game plan for CJ McCollum. It's funny that it takes a player to score 42 on us for us to, realize that we got to implement a game plan. Joel Embiid with a big block. Harden with a push-off. Did they call an offensive foul or a defensive? They gave him the N1. We'll take it. Hey, Mama Eastwood is in the Playback TV room. Everybody give it up for my mom figuring out the technology. She's here. She's in here, man. Hi, Mom. Thank you. Fire emojis for Mama DJ Eastwood in the chat. Rasan Granderson, what's up? Niang again! Missed it short. And then him and Harden stare at each other as the ball rolls back court. Now, I can't see how much time's on the shot clock, and my camera's in the way. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Harden mid-range, and he missed it. McCollum, travel. Allah with the travel jokes, man. Tobias to the rim. Missed it. Melton, offensive rebound. No. Valanciunas, the shimmy turnaround fadeaway. When did this guy start thinking he's a baller? Embiid for three. Bang! Oh, how's that a foul call? Herb Jones has the ball on the baseline. He kind of skips across the baseline, and they call a foul instead of calling a travel. Where's the foul? Where? It's ridiculous, man. A lot of ridiculous calls in this game so far. Hernan Gomez gets an easy layup. Jokic fraud MVPs. That was a travel and also looked like he was out of bounds. Yeah, I agree. Both. That was both. Alvarado for three. Short. Here's Tobias at the three-point line. He's got McCollum on him. He kicks it back to Harden. Harden has Hernan Gomez on him. He's going to ISO. And he drives right past him and finishes at the rim. And one! That's what we need, James. I said I wanted a better James Harden game. I said I wanted a better James Harden game. He might eclipse what he did last game in the first half. He has 15 points right now. Harden has been much more focused on scoring in this game. than he was last game. So I like it. I like it. 10 points in the second quarter for James Harden. He's D'ing up Zion, bro. That's an offensive foul. Oh! Bro, he plays good defense, and he just plows right into him and gets a foul call. This is unbelievable, man. Come on, bro. These calls are insane. These calls are insane, man. I'm getting tired of this shit. I get it. He's a future superstar. I get it. Do you really have to give him everything? This is pissing me off. I just want you to call the game like it's supposed to be called, man. Yeah, Glenn challenged it. Hey, there's my boy Joey Katz on the screen, man. There's my boy Joey Katz and DJ Ghost on the screen, man. Joey, I see you. I'm about to text him right now and be like, I see you on TV, bro. Yo, Joey, I see you on TV, bro. That's crazy, especially because like you don't really get top-notch defense from James Harden, man. So Harden's like giving us good defensive effort. I just don't know how you watch that in real time and call that a foul. Like you see Harden get the position, you see Zion fail at getting around him. Then you see him just lower his shoulder into his chest. And they call a defensive foul. It better be a charge. It just better be a charge. I mean, look, he fails right there, then he just goes back at him and puts his shoulder right in his chest. That's a clear charge. He shouldered him in the chest, bro. It's a charge. What is going on? They reviewed that and still called it a defensive foul. Well, at least we're getting defensive effort from James Harden. I like that. At least we're getting defensive effort from James Harden. He did have New Year's Eve off. You know, so he could go party with Lil Baby and Lil Glue Stick. Harden was moving. I agree that he was moving, but, you know, when you lower your shoulder into someone's chest, they can call it an out-of-control offensive foul. Like, you can still call it a charge because of the contact that you created. Like, you can kind of nullify the rules of a block if you just... If the offensive like contact is egregious, you know. Maxey passed Zion and missed it. Maxey in the corner, he shoots a three, missed it. Maxey's we're gonna have to get him back into rhythm, man. Zion forces his way through the lane, plows over George Niang, and finishes. Here's Maxey up top. Embiid on Hernan Gomez. He's going to drive past him. And she calls that a charge. Oh my goodness. Bro, how's the one on Zion a block and that one's a charge? What is going on here? I'm blown away by that. So Zion can lower his shoulder and run people over. Embiid lowers his shoulder, creates a little bit of contact, and gets called for a charge. Embiid blocks Zion at the rim. Get that shit out of here. Ball don't lie. Kick it out to Melton, man. Embiid kicks it to Maxey, who drives on Hernan Gomez. Finish. Tough finish. Tough finish. Would have been nice to get a foul call right there, too, but we're just not going to get the calls, man. We're just not going to get the calls. 88 people on YouTube. If you want to join us, we're watching the game live on playback.tv/runitbackphilly. McCollum with a mid-range jumper. Here's Maxey again. Kicks to Embiid. Up top against Hernan Gomez. He shoots a jumper. Splash. Splash. Zion forces his way through everyone again. Plows over George Niang again, and they called a block. Bro, he's lit. Yo, you guys are right, bro. D-Lo was right. He's playing football, and there's nothing you can do about it. The guy's playing football, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's a foul. We don't get that call. Look, that's a foul, bro. Why does Maxey not get that call? This is just crazy. This is just very, very one-sided officiating, man. Very, very one-sided officiating, and we're winning the game by 10. The Pelicans should be ashamed of themselves. Zion has 13 points. Half of them are from the officials. She bet the Zion over, definitely. Yeah, D-Lo was right, man. Zion's playing football, and there's nothing you can do. You can't touch him. He can touch you, and it's still a foul on you. Crazy, man. He gets LeBron calls. LeBron early in his career didn't get those calls. And LeBron was the chosen one. LeBron was, the most hyped player since Michael Jordan. Maybe the most hyped player of all time. And LeBron didn't get those calls because back then the referees were like, nah, you got to earn it. Now the NBA is just so entertainment-based. They're like, hey, we need Zion Williamson to have 50 points, bro. Help us out. Zion to the rim. Finishes. Nobody's gonna guard that. He has 12 points in the second quarter. Back to Maxey. Here's DeAnthony Melton up top. George set, I don't know what. Is this a zone defense? Melton resorts to a forced three and misses it. Here's CJ off a screen, hits a three. Man, I just can't believe this Zion Williamson second quarter aided by the referees, man. Ball don't lie. Pelicans try to throw an oop to Zion on a fast break, and it goes out of bounds. That's the thing, man. You know, if you're gonna call these fouls, you got to call it both ways. They call that a moving screen? This is a very one-sided officiated game so far, man. Did they call something? What are we doing? Did these refs just call a foul with no time on the clock? What's the argument here? I don't know what happened. Hi. Yeah. Miller Lite drop.
That comment was funny.
Miller Lite supply drop in the house. Supply drop has landed. Dave Drucker, no wonder the Pelicans are number one in the West. Yeah, I mean, they got talent, but good Lord. I did not know they'd get this much help from the officials, man. It's crazy. My boy Joey Katz, who was standing with DJ Ghost at the game, he just sent me a picture of his customized Air Force Ones, bro. Those are sick. Can you see them on playback? I think Maxi's playing pretty good. He had the drive and finish on Valanciunas, and he got an and one. They're not really, giving him foul calls. He finished over Valanciunas, or he finished over Hernan Gomez on the right baseline. Got fouled. They didn't call it. Oh, we got another guy on a plank here. He's going to do the same. Is he going to do the same thing the other guy did with the skateboards? All right, there's a chick throwing him hula hoops. For those that aren't watching, we got an acrobat on a platform balancing on a roll. And he's going to do a hula hoop at the same time. Oh, that Miller Lite supply drop was clutch. This corny dude again, Mr. Devine says, is this the same guy? Was he the same guy in New Orleans? Are they going to bring out the skateboards? Oh, then he acts like he falls. Okay, we've seen this. We've seen this act before. Right, he acts like he falls. Then he says, all right, I'm going to try again. And then they give him a skateboard, right? I think that's what happens. Oh, he's doing a handstand. I think that happened last time, too. All right, now what? Now the skateboards come out? Oh, they're throwing him a different... I'm not going to lie, this guy doesn't look like he's in crazy good shape to be doing all this stuff. It's very deceiving. Very deceiving. I respect it. Now he's got 3 things stacked up and he's doing a handstand. Does it make anyone else nervous that this is live? Like, he's off his game tonight? I don't know, man. What happened to the halftime shows where they, like, you know, make people jump off trampolines and do, like, 100-foot in the air, like, dunks and shit? They're like, I'm tired of seeing his guy. I don't want to see you anymore. This act is played out. And my cat's scratching at the door. Hey, 117 people on YouTube, man. Thanks for being here. We got 27 over on Playback TV if you want to watch the game live with us. Currently, we are watching the halftime show at the Sixers game and making fun of this guy doing balancing acts. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly if you want to join us. Where's the cat?
In that door?
Oh, he's in this thing. It's always something with you, Bob. Come here. Where are you going? Stop being a jerk. Come say hi to those people on the stream. Here's what was making noise. Say hi on Playback TV too, Bob. There we go. That's Bob, my cat. Look at this big boy, man. This boy eats. Oh, are you going to throw up? Yeah. He's old and kind of weird too, so it's sketchy. Shane, what's up, man? What's up, Shane? What'd you think, man? Give me your thoughts, man. What'd you think of the Sixers right now, Shane? YM Porter 26 says, "You gonna do this for Eagles game 2?" Playback TV doesn't yet have the rights to NFL games, so we'll be doing it. I think next season they're gonna have rights to NFL games, so you know we'll be checking it out. We might do it. We might do it next season, I guess. Whenever they get the rights to the NFL games, man, we'll do it. It would be fun during Eagles games. It would be a lot of fun. Child labor. KG, refs have been pretty annoying. Let them play. I agree. The refs have been insanely annoying, man. The refs have been crazy annoying. Now the balance beam guy has a little kid up there. Oh, he's putting the kid on his head. Oh, this is dangerous, man. Are you allowed to put a kid in physical danger on national TV? I don't know, man. I think that's child abuse. Is that his mom? Man, we need to teach a kid how to dance. Lyric and Simon Rolla Bola. That was their name? Lyric and Simon Rolla Bola? Interesting. Can we not talk about death, bro? Can you just show me like some halftime highlights of other games? Like, why do we gotta do this? Oh, R.I.P. Bill Russell, man. R.I.P. Bill Russell. 11 rings. And when I say Joel Embiid's the most skilled center of all time, and you guys say to me, he doesn't have any rings, then according to that logic, Bill Russell's the greatest player to ever play the game because he has 11 rings. So what's the argument, huh? Accolades or skill? I only say that because I think Joel Embiid has more basketball skill than anybody I've ever seen that size. That's why I say that. I'm not saying he's the best center of all time. I'm not saying he's the most accomplished. Has not gotten the Sixers past the second round yet. Speed Demon, what's up? Yeah, everybody on YouTube, hit the like button for me, man. Get my likes up. Get my likes up. That's how we push the stream to more viewers. George Thompson. Adrian Payne? Connor Murphy, what's up, man? C973, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Wilt Chamberlain is the GOAT. I agree with you. He's the greatest center of all time. I didn't say he wasn't. People always confuse what I'm saying when I say most skilled versus best. $102 on YouTube. Thanks for being here. Hit the like button. We're over on playback.tv/runitbackphilly watching the halftime show currently. I'm just saying skill. Wilt Chamberlain was not hitting behind the back dribbles and step back threes. That's all I'm saying, bro. Wilt was dominant. Wilt had insane athleticism and nobody else at the time had any. I'm not downplaying Wilt at all. Was Wilt doing behind the back dribbles and step back threes? Just saying. The game evolves, bro. It's okay to say players are better at basketball. That's just evolution to me. Most people are watching Penn State kick Utah's butt. Is that why the numbers are down? People are watching the Penn State game. I just can't get into college bowl games, man. I don't give a shit. Like, I have such a hard time caring. They didn't have the three, bro. I know, that's exactly what I'm saying. The game evolves. You're proving my point. Keep drinking? What does that mean? I drank a tenth of a Miller Lite. I'm completely sober, bro. Now you're pissing me off, Dan Reed. Shut the fuck up. How about that? How about you learn how to have a sports debate without being a little bitch about it, huh? I say my opinion, you say your opinion, bro. That's how this works. Why can't people handle that? Why can't people handle that? Imagine if you followed someone who said things that you agree with 100% of the time. How boring would that be? You know? Why do people get so mad when you say something they disagree with? Like people you follow have to say things that you agree with all the time? What a boring little, like, shell you live in if you only communicate and associate with people and things that you completely agree with all the time. I just don't get it. Do I regret saying I wouldn't trade for Kevin Durant? No, I don't regret that. I can't stand Kevin Durant. But he's great. He's great. He's great. I just don't want to root for him. I don't want to root for him, man. I don't want Kevin Durant to be wearing a Sixers jersey, man. All right, second half. Oh, man. YouTube's a different breed. All right, here we go. Sixers up 5. We really have a 13-1 record when leading at halftime. That's Tobias high off the glass. All right, let's see if Zion continues to play football and the officials continue to reward him for it. Here he is on P.J. Tucker. Pushes off with his off arm, but he gets a little floater to go. That clear out arm, that pisses me off, man. He does it every play now. I like Zion, man. I really want to root for him as an NBA player. I really want to like him, but if he's going to be playing the game like Giannis, it's going to piss me off. Murphy deep. Bully ball ability. Embiid, what are you, bro? Joel drives the lane and I just don't understand what he's been doing lately with his drives. He does like a Euro step and then he even takes like another step and then he just kind of like falls over. I mean, that was a wide open layup and he missed it because he just kind of sprinted out of bounds. PJ Tucker hits a 3. He actually shot the ball. It's crazy. Yeah, Tony, you're right, man. That's exactly what happens. He's looking for contact and people pull the chair out of the way. He just shoved PJ out of his way. Embiid, that's an automatic bucket. I was going to say, man, that's such a mismatch. Such a mismatch. Herb Jones rims out. Here's Harden on Herb Jones. ISO. He's calling for a screen. Come on, James. What are you doing? Now Embiid has it outside with 5 on the shot clock and he shoots a 3. Missed it. CJ on Tobias. ISO. Zion, I think PJ's playing decent defense, man, but he's just... It's a tough shot. Zion just makes it, man. A running fadeaway floater. Embiid mid-range. Money. Ricardo Washington on YouTube. The only elite skill Joel has is shooting. Bro, what's wrong with you guys, man? I'm not reading the YouTube chat anymore. Only the Playback TV chat. There's too many psychos over there, bro. I can't read this nonsense. Embiid drives and finish. Sixers up 10. CJ McCollum wants a foul call on that play. You don't think they've given you enough foul calls? As a team, I don't know about you individually, but Zion takes enough foul calls that the rest of the team doesn't get them. Harden step back three. He missed it. Here's CJ again. Here's Zion on Harden. Oh my God, this is an automatic bucket. Reverse layup. Joel kind of moved out of the way too. Shane, what's up, man? Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. That's all you got to do, baby. On a computer or your phone. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly. We're watching the game over here live. And beat a miss. Here comes the Pelicans. Here comes Zion down the lane on PJ. That's an automatic bucket. Automatic bucket. Automatic bucket. You just 100% can't guard. Like, PJ Tucker's trying. I mean, he's trying. He's just 6'5". He can't stop Zion Williamson. Dan, it's all love, my man. Thank you for liking and subscribing to the channel. It's all love, man. Zion can just he's got the elevation, he's got the strength and the size, man, and PJ can play perfect defense, but he's still just PJ Tucker. He's just jumping right over him. He did the same thing last game. He's just jumping right over him. NBA teams are about to start drafting college defensive linebackers to guard Zion. Exactly. I don't know how they would get called for a foul every play too, so Zion's skill and ability combined with the way the officials are calling the game these days, man, he might be completely unstoppable. He might be completely unstoppable. Paul Reed is in a doghouse. Yeah, he is, man. How are we going to stop Zion Williamson? We can't stop him. We can't. We're not going to stop him. There's no answer. Chris DeMayo, are you nervous about the Eagles? Not in the slightest. All they need is Jalen Hurts back, man. Gardner Minshew is garbage. Remember training camp? Gardner Minshew had a horrible training camp. He's bad, dude. We saw yesterday. He's bad. 30 people over on Playback TV. I appreciate you guys, man. Playback.tv/runitbackphilly if you want to jump in here. We're watching the game live and in sync. It's a fun time, man. It's been fun so far. This is only my second game doing it. It's been fun so far. Shane, how do I chat in Playback? It's right in the bottom right, man. It says message the room. Works just like YouTube. Aaron Cabbage, we should get an athletic forward to guard Zion. Maybe a 6'9" dude would work, preferably a guy with a history of locking up Giannis. So sad we don't have one of those rotting on the bench. Oh, wait! Aaron, man, I agree with you. The Glenn Rivers thing is so nauseating. It's so nauseating, man. For those that don't catch the joke, he's referring to Paul Reed, who's glued to the bench against some of the most athletic players in the NBA. You just won't play Paul Reed. He just won't play him, man. Just won't play. And Running Back Queen says R.I.P. Reed. Yeah, he's done. He's absolutely done. Glenn just will not play him. Running Back Queen is my girlfriend, by the way, guys, who dropped off the Miller Lite supply drop. Is that a foul on P.J. Tucker? Foul on P.J. Tucker for just existing, Kate says. I mean, if Zion's jumping over your head, how is that your fault? How is that a defensive foul? I don't get it. I don't understand it. Here's Zion on PJ again. Turnaround, spin, fade, jumper. He's just absolutely cooking him, man. Is Glenn gonna just let this happen? The Pelicans are on an 8-0 run. I mean, he's just absolutely shredding PJ Tucker every possession. And he's just not gonna make an adjustment. James Wilk, who's your TV provider, man? Oh, McCollum makes a ridiculous shot off the glass. Here's Embiid on Valanciunas. Here's Zion right into Embiid. They finally called a charge, and he's arguing the call. They finally called a charge on this dude, and he's arguing the call. That was such an obvious call, bro. How are you arguing that? My God, he argues that call. How do you not like that? You just plow straight into him. It's an easy charge call. What's Zion saying to the official? He's playing defense. Like what's the argument? I want to know what he said to the official. He's playing defense over here, man. This is terrible. Come on, ref. Gotta stop these guys from playing defense. CJ finally misses a wide open three. Embiid to Harden, wide open, catch and shoot three. Missed it. Damn. Oh, terrible transition defense by the Philadelphia 76ers. You watch the game on Peacock. I didn't even know you could do that. Dan, do you have NBA League Pass in Alabama? You can sign in with your NBA League Pass on Playback TV also. I didn't know you could watch games on Peacock. I mean, look, it's not like Paul Reed would be out here doing something amazing against Zion. He'd probably foul him 5 times in 5 minutes, the way these officials are calling the game. DeAnthony Melton, wide open three. Bang! Here's Zion. under to Hernan Gomez. Look, we're doing everything we can to slow Zion, but when you step 3 guys up, he can just dish it underneath like that. What can you do? DeAnthony Melton drive on. Did he get a foul call right there? Oh, the late whistle, but we'll take it. Dan, you can sign in with YouTube TV, man. But I think you'd have to have NBA League Pass if you're in Alabama. Oh, we're going to win hers bags of chips. Wow. Who said last stream NBA is getting cheap, bro? They only gave 10 grand for a half-court shot. Now they're giving away bags of chips. Shane, I don't know, man. You just type in the message on the bottom right and you hit enter or send or the little green arrow. The little green arrow, man. Yeah. Are you on your phone, Shane? Are you doing it on a phone? You just hit enter. Yeah, you just hit push return when you type the message. Or hit the little, push return when you type the message. Like on the actual keyboard that you're typing on. You know what I'm saying? Push return in the bottom right. Ricardo, we agree on most guys except Joel and Tobias. What's your opinion? What do I say about Joel that you disagree with? You said the only elite thing he does is shoot jumpers. I mean, that's just a ridiculous thing to say. He's the best post player in the game. He's the best post player since Shaquille O'Neal in 2000. Like, he literally has the best footwork of a center since Hakeem Olajuwon. He's elite defensively. Like, do I really have to have this argument? Come on, man. Yeah, Shane, I think you just hit return on your keyboard when you type the message on the phone, man. I think, man, I don't know. Jokic fraud MVP said, reminder, we'd be up by as much as 13 right now if it weren't for the bad foul calls in the second quarter. I pretty much agree that. I pretty much agree with that. Zion was getting just massaged and, like, feathered by the officials in that second quarter. We're trying to help Shane out with the playback chat, man. Listen to everybody. Shane's 14 years old, all right? That's my guy right there. So we're helping him out. But he can't figure out how to chat and playback, apparently. Oh, he's 15. I'm sorry, Shane. Shane just checked me, man. He said I'm 15, bro. Get it right. I'm not out here hanging out with the 14-year-olds. I'm 15. Tyrese is -2 in your fantasy league. Well, he didn't play for a month and a half, man. Hey, Feed 1891, thanks for being in the playback room, man. I appreciate you coming over. James Wilk, you lost $800 on the Sixers-Rockets game a few weeks back. You bet $800 on the Sixers? I wouldn't bet $800 on the Sixers against anybody, even the worst team in the league, the Houston Rockets. That's what you get for betting on the Sixers, man. Tyrese hit, a little floater off the left and missed it. Pelicans offensive rebound. Hernan Gomez, he had a lot of those last game. Hernan Gomez offensive rebound and finishes. We struggled. Yeah, you're telling me, Allah. We're on the same page here. 76ers issue all season has been rebounding. Which is kind of crazy that they released Charles Bassey, who then went on to set a rebounding record off the bench for the San Antonio Spurs. And they also refused to play Paul Reed, who was an offensive rebounding machine. But we can't blame the coach in the broadcast, man. You gotta follow suit. You gotta follow all the rules. Joel hits a mid-range jumper. Joel Embiid's trying to keep us in this game, man. We're hanging on to the lead by a thread. Marshall wide open for 3. Bang. Pelicans lead by a point. Embiid another mid-ranger. He takes Hernan Gomez to the rim. He gets a foul call. Hey, at least we have a player that's getting the generous calls from the officials over here. Chorel says, I don't know how many points Embiid has, but it feels like 50 already. He has 32. 32, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Hey, Shane figured out how to chat. Let's go, Shane. Let's go, Shane. Fire emojis on Shane's comment. What's up, Shane? All right, Sixers up 1. Here we go. Tobias and Embiid 2-man game. Maxey in the game. Can we involve Maxey a little bit here? Joel, another mid-ranger. He missed it short. Can we involve Maxey a little bit, man? He's in the game. I'd rather a Maxey offense than a Joel Embiid offense, man. I'd rather a Maxey offense than a Tobias Harris offense, man. Maxey and 1! I spoke it into existence. He has to create his own offense because Glenn won't help him out. The fact Zion looks surprised at the charge, I want to see how many he's been called for this year. He's like a punter who could just spear defenders. Yeah, he did look surprised at the charge. It was a very easy charge call. Very easy. Tony said I'm doing witchcraft live on screen. Spoke it into existence, man. Maxey has to get fast break points. He like Maxey's on the floor and we're running a Tobias Harris pick and roll. That's honestly what I just watched with my own 2 eyes. And Maxey had to say, "Nah, I got this. Give me the ball." Thibel's back in the game. Oh man, that almost went in. James, his foot seems fine. He's getting up and down the court good. Yeah, he's 100% healthy. This is what I said last game. Maxey's 100% healthy, man. Just let him play. That's why I was so mad at the 18 minutes last game. People were like, he has to ease him back in. No, he doesn't. Harden was out for a month. He played him 41 minutes in a double overtime game. Maxey's 100% healthy. He's 22 years old. Let him play minutes and get back into a rhythm. You bring him back for 18 minutes and then you sit him out New Year's Eve? Like, come on, man. Avinda, I agree. He runs absolutely no plays for Maxey. Doc runs no plays for Maxey. Glenn never runs plays for Tyrese Maxey, bro. He hasn't. Gordon Stark, man, what's up? Thanks for coming over to Playback TV. I appreciate you being here. Brett Mark, thanks for coming over to Playback TV. I appreciate you being here. Every time it feels like we might be close to firing Glenn. Joel saves his job with a win streak. Listen, I personally gave up on firing Glenn Rivers. I know I'm wearing the Fire Glenn shirt. I personally gave up on it. It's not going to happen this season. Unfortunately, it's just not going to happen this season. I don't really see the Sixers winning an NBA championship with Doc Rivers. I think they have enough talent to win one. Joel Embiid playing at the level that he's at. James Harden playing the ball that he's playing this season. Being back in shape and healthy. Tyrese Maxey, he sat out for a month and a half. But when Tyrese is 100%, back into rhythm, if they would have kept Bassey and, choose to play Paul Reed and they knew how to use Matisse Thybulle and, they could be a lot better with a different coach. I really think that. But this is what we're stuck with for now, man. Here's Harden, wide open, catch and shoot three. Bang. Bang. Nice swing, and I like Harden being able to catch and shoot on a wide open three, man. It's a thing that people said he couldn't do. Here's Valanciunas with a big elbow to Trez. Did he call it a charge? I mean, bro, you threw an elbow like ludicrous, man. Throw them bows. Look at this. Come on, bro. What are we arguing? He elbowed Trez and then he hooked Niang, man. My God. Now he's flopping and running out of bounds and turning the ball over. We're getting in Valanciunas' head here. Harden to the rim, little floater, and he got it. So we got in Valanciunas' head. He started acting like a little girl and throwing his arms up thinking the refs are going to reward him, but he forgot that he's Valanciunas. Here's Maxey up top. Drives past Hayes. That's a goaltend? Was that a clean block? Yeah, it was a clean block. Pelicans finish on the other end. Maxey gets bodied like Shakira every drive and no whistle. Tyrese never gets a call, man. Niang for three. Missed it. We're only up 2 and Zion's on the bench. I don't feel comfortable with this. That's a terrible foul call. Devontae Graham drives on Maxey. Does a Euro. Maxey's standing straight up and down. I guess they're saying he was moving. NBC's not going to show us the replay. That was a good block. That was a great block. Tony says, in all honesty, how are there only 30 people watching in here right now? Do the YouTube viewers know that it's free to gain access? It's the only thing to explain outright fraudulent behavior. It's hard to get people to go to different apps, man. It just is the way that it is, man. People like YouTube, and it's not easy to get people over. I remember, when I got shut down for those copyright issues last year, I had thousands of people on YouTube, and I could only get like 60 people to come over to Twitch. It is what it is, man. I appreciate every single person that comes over to playback.tv/runitbackphilly to watch the game with me. But if you like YouTube and you want to stay on YouTube, man, stay over there, man. Do your thing over there. Maxey hits a 3. Mir Divine, you have to download a separate app that isn't on the App Store to watch on your phone. Most people don't want to go that far. You don't have to download the app at all, though. You can just go to playback.tv/runitbackphilly and watch it on your browser. It's better if you download the app, but you don't have to. Right when it says you download an app, you can just say no thanks. You can watch it right in the browser. But yeah, the app is in testing. The whole thing is in beta. So, eventually it will be an officially released app. And eventually it'll be an app on smart TVs. So this is just the beginning for Playback TV, man. I appreciate you guys being a part of it. Everyone that comes over here. Harden drives, gets fouled. Mir. December's, I'm watching the game on TV and watching the stream at the same time. Well, if you want the stream to be synced up, all you got to do is go to playback.tv/runitbackphilly, man. That's the main thing that's frustrating about YouTube when people try to stream games, is that the timing is off because cable's faster than internet, feed. Marshall gets his own rebound and finishes. Sixers up 1. 8 minutes left in the fourth. How long are we going to sit with Embiid out, man? Oh, Trez, wide open dunk. That's just a great find by Harden. I know, I guess I like the fact that Doc is trying to match Embiid's minutes with Zion, so, at least we're getting that out of him. Here's Harden again. We can get a little bit of a lead before Zion comes back in, and then we get Embiid for the rest of the game. I think the PJ Tucker, Joel Embiid combo can, slow down Zion just enough to win this game. Maybe. Maxey in the corner. All the way to the rim. Bucket. And see, when I sign in with my TV provider on Playback, it asks for my security question answer, but when it doesn't let me click it, so my keyboard doesn't pop up. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of little things they got to work out. Brett Mark 7, I came over from YouTube, but my cable isn't supported, so I watched the Philly broadcast. Well, thanks for coming over anyway, man. I appreciate it. McCollum hits one. Niang wide open corner. Bang! Show me the score, NBC. Where's the score at? Why don't they have the score on the screen? They don't have the score on the screen. Hard and drive, dish to Trez. Gets called for a foul. NBC still doesn't have the score on the screen. I got to go over to ESPN to see the live score. It's 99-93 Sixers. Why is the score not on the screen on NBC Sports Philly right now? Montrez is playing hard, man. I agree. Montrez is playing hard. Brett Mark, I have RCN. Seems like it's mostly streaming cable that's over here, but it's cool. It's nice watching the game with the crew. Hey, I appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for being here. We're going to have a lot of fun on Playback TV, and it's going to continue to grow. The program is going to continue to advance and add more cable providers, and they're going to add more sports. Like I said, they're going to have NFL games next season, and eventually they're going to have a smart TV app and an officially released app. It's just going to keep growing, man. So it's only the beginning, and I appreciate you guys being here. And I get to watch Sixers games with crazy Sixers fans, man. What's better than that? You know? Ghost, you're overplaying this Uzi song already, man. Brett, I agree, man. I agree. If Glenn was going to let Bassey go and not play Paul Reed, I would have rather signed Drummond than Trez. Look, it is what it is, man. I don't understand the Sixers roster decisions this year. What happened? What did I miss? Why is Harden at the free throw line? Was there a technical foul called? What happened? The Pelicans should not be complaining to the officials at all in this game. Pelicans should not be complaining to the officials at all. You guys got gifted in the second quarter. Absolutely gifted. Ridiculous for them to be complaining about anything. DJ, what would you think if Morey finished it off with Russell Westbrook? No. Not even. Well, it's not possible anyway. Contract's too big. There's a reason the Lakers can't trade Westbrook. He's making $45 million a year, and he's not good. Zion's out for the game. What happened? Zion's out for the game with a hamstring. Well, that's disappointing. You know, I like to see two teams go head-to-head at full strength. But I guess, you know, we should win the game with that happening. I don't remember when Zion got hurt. I don't remember seeing him hurt. Playing football on hardwood floors will do that to you. Too much driving and lowering shoulders, man. Tweaked his hamstring. Joel Embiid's back in the game. Niang for three. Missed it. Yeah, well, you know what the Sixers do. We're not safe unless we have a 25-point lead. So here we go, 6 minutes left. At least we have Matisse in there sticking CJ on the perimeter. You see what I mean? Matisse takes CJ completely out of the game. If we would have tried that last game, what did he play, 7 minutes the last time they played the Pelicans? A dude's going off for 42 points and you played Tyrese for 7 minutes? Matisse gets a loose ball and a floater. What, the 24-point lead we had against the Clippers last season? I mean, bro, we blew a 17-point lead in we blew a 9-point lead in 27 seconds this season. Here's Harden from the top. Matisse for three. Missed it. He has been open. He has been hitting his open threes lately. He hit two yesterday. Zion, that could be a lingering thing for him, man, because, again, it didn't really look like he did anything too crazy right there. All right, Sixers up 7. Embiid at the top on Valanciunas. He kicks it back to Harden. You see how unstoppable the Harden and Embiid pick and roll is? Do you see how unstoppable it is? It's unstoppable. Which is why it makes me mad when, we've had so many games where the end of the game we just don't run Embiid, Harden pick and roll. It's so unstoppable. Matisse and Zion are the two best football players in the league. I agree. Ugh. McCollum pulls an Embiid out there with a little rip through at the perimeter. Paul Reed's in the game. No, he's not. Why'd you say Paul Reed's sighting? It's a great steal by Melton. Tobias missed Embiid wide open under the rim. Embiid tries to go for a... this is an annoying possession, and McCollum's wide open. He's going to hit it. That's an annoying possession. Tobias with the blinders. Didn't see Embiid wide open under the rim. Embiid was upset about it. Then got the ball back and threw up a nonsense shot to try to get a foul call. And then nobody came back on the other end. Embiid mid-range jumper. He hit it. Tunnel vision, Toby. Harshawn on YouTube, thanks for the super chat. Matisse is shooting 36% from 3 this season, which is even more of a reason why he should be playing more minutes. Is Embiid hurt? Is Embiid hurt? Damn. Let's see if they posted that. Hey, Playback TV tweeted a video of me, man. That's what's dope. That's what's up.
Guarded by George Niang. I'm going. Why didn't he go back to him? Marshall, what are you doing? Bro, you give the ball to Zion 10 times out of 10. Guarded by George Niang.
Hey, that's pretty cool. Playback TV tweeted me, man. I feel important. I was on Twitter trying to find a clip of the Embiid injury. Let's see, Embiid. Embiid walking away very gingerly back to the huddle right now. Briefly used James Harden to support his weight after getting up, sitting on the bench still, so hopefully a brief scare. Tony, Playback on Twitter is at Watch Playback. I come up when you Google Playback TV? Yo, that's fire. Yo, when you Google Playback TV, I'm the first thing there, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Your boy's out here putting on. I'm putting on for the brand. I'm putting on for the brand. Hey, Embiid's back in the game. Let's go. I guess he just tweaked his ankle. I don't know. He looks like he's standing kind of weird, though. Now I'm like focused on Embiid's ankles as he's walking, running. All right, Sixers up 7. And Harden's out top. That's a mismatch for Embiid right there. Money. Mid-range jumper, money. On a bum ankle, Embiid has 40 points. With Gotti on YouTube, man. What's up, man? Thanks for being here. Embiid tweaked his ankle a little bit, but he came back in the game right away and hit a jumper, so. Harden step back 3. Missed it. 6-point game. Here's McCollum, a quick pull-up. Oh, my God, he hit it. I told you no lead is safe unless it's 25. CJ pulled that from 30 feet, man. He just said, forget an offense. I'm just going to jack this up. Oh, Maxey, shoot that. Maxey all the way to the rim. Gets bodied by Valanciunas, no call. D'Anthony Melton for 3. Mr. Do Everything. Mr. Do Everything, Kate. Come on, get it right. She called him Mr. Do Something. How dare you? And then the Sixers give up a wide open dunk. Mr. Do Something, she said. Come on, Kate. Embiid one-on-one on Jones, mismatch, but they double him. He gives it to Harden for 3. Wide open, bang. Look at Melton's defense on CJ. Let's go. Lockdown. Harden to Embiid. Embiid another mid-range jumper, and he got fouled. And Valanciunas is mad about it. That's what happens when you guys got carried in that second quarter. '76ers, you're right, man. Don't guard Harden, see what happens. That's what I like when we first signed Harden. It was like, yo, you're gonna have to double Embiid and leave Harden open. You're gonna have to double Harden. That's the dynamic when you have 2 superstars, man. Who do you double team? (118-109) Sixers, man. Embiid carrying this team to victory once again. 42, 11, 5 assists, and a block. I mean, what would this team be without Joel Embiid? Like, let's be serious. Prayers up for DeMar Hamlin. Hope he's okay. He made a tackle, got up, and then collapsed. Ambulance came on the field. Hope he's okay. I don't know who that is, but I hope he's okay. Made a tackle, then got up, and then collapsed. Yeah, that's scary. All right, the Sixers can't blow a 9-point lead in 35 seconds, right? Pelicans turnover. And they foul Harden. I mean, that's a pretty good free throw shooter you're fouling right there. Without Joel, this team would be the Houston Rockets. Yeah, but it would be the bad Houston Rockets. Daniel House and P.J. Tucker 7 years later. Joel, Sixers up 11 with 25 seconds, and Joel's still not allowing anything at the rim. Embiid and Harden have combined for 69 points. Nice. That's exactly what happened to us with Zion and CJ the last game. So nice that we came back and answered what they did to us a couple nights ago. Here's Harden. Here's Maxey. All right, they're going to let the time run out. Sixers get the dub. Sixers get the dub. Hey, listen. Harden and Embiid are fighting over the ball. Hey, Sixers get the dub. Zion tweaked his hamstring. Didn't come back in the game. But I'll take it. I thought our defense on him was pretty good for the personnel that we have. The officials tried to carry him to victory in the second quarter. So you know what, man? I thought we had the right strategy in this game. I thought we fought hard. And yeah, I hope Zion's not seriously injured because, you know, I would say he's a fun player to watch. I like him, but man, he's tough to watch the way the officials call these games, man. He's tough to watch the way they call these games. But hey, thank you for everybody for tuning in on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in on Playback TV. If you're on YouTube and you don't know by now, we watch the games live on playback.tv/runitbackphilly, perfectly in sync with the game audio and video and DJ Eastwood's commentary and a live chat, and it's just going to continue to grow. So thank you for everyone that's over there on Playback TV. In the beginning, this is only the second time I've done this, so I appreciate you guys for making a jump over there because you can't show the game on YouTube, obviously. So this company has developed a streaming service that allows us to play the game and comment on the game live. So thank you to everybody that joined me over there. Thank you to everybody on YouTube. I will have a post-game video up soon. If you don't catch it tonight, catch it tomorrow morning. Hit the like button, comment, all the stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.